Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, we're going to be playing with the OG Mega Knight spam deck. There's a guy number ranked 4 in the world right now. Just look at his profile, you already know that he loves Mega Knight, and it's crazy to see this deck being that high in the leaderboard, considering how old this deck has been existing for many years already, and it's definitely cool to see a deck like this being that high. So in today's video, we're going to use this same exact deck to also try and push up quite a bit in today's video. Also, the Skeleton Barrel recently got buffed in the recent meta changes. Skeleton Barrel did get a buff, and I feel like no one is really talking about it, but I think it's actually pretty solid card in the current meta right now. So let's see how we do with this Mega Knight spam deck. Looks like this guy starts off with Spear Goblins. I'm just gonna respond with my Goblin gang, and afterwards we can maybe go with okay, he also has a miner. Imagine we go mirror match in the first match. That would be kind of crazy. It could be possible, I guess. But let's see what he's gonna have. Okay, looks like it's a Goblin Stein, so I don't think it's gonna be the what's it called? A mirror match, of course, because we don't have the Goblin Stein. Okay, I'm gonna go Inferno Dragon. Inferno Dragon is actually pretty good against the monster. We do have to be careful because he might pop the ability here. Yeah, considering that his Goblin Stein did make it to the tower. And let's go with his Zap here. Okay, let's go with his Zap now. Let's go with Spear Goblins as well. And I don't know if I should go Mega Knight or would it be too aggressive. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. And I'm actually gonna go with a Miner plus Bats. And I'm gonna go with Skeleton Barrel to the right side. What I like about this deck is that many times you can create so much spam, so much pressure with this deck, because pretty much your entire deck, it's just spammy cards like Goblin Gang, Spear Goblins, Bats, Skeleton Barrel, and then the Miner to tank Zap to make some plays with it. In general, this deck is very fun to use if you guys do like these type of pressure decks, these type of spammy decks. Okay, so this is gonna be a mortar matchup. I would say mortar, decent matchup. I'm not sure how good of a matchup it is in double and in triple elixir, but I think in single elixir we might be able to get something going, especially if we manage to do the right amount of pressure here. Okay, so he does go with his Goblin Stein, which I guess it's fine for us. We can go with our Inferno Dragon here to try and help DPS down this monster, and I'm gonna have to Zap ready because I think he is gonna try and go with Bats maybe, or what is he gonna do? Okay, we do enough DPSing down. We do need to be careful because the Doctor does have a reset, and of course the reset in this case is very annoying and very good against, for example, okay, we do need to be careful here. This is kind of scary right now. Let's go with Spear Goblins. Let's go with a Goblin Gang here off to the side as well. Luckily for us, he did not go with arrows. Imagine he went with arrows instead of those Bats at the bridge. That would have been much, how do you say, much scarier for us than the Bats at the bridge. Okay, let's go with Bats here. Looks like he does go with his own Spear Goblins. I'm gonna go with Spear Goblins as well, and I guess I'm gonna go with Skeleton Barrel. The problem is that he has arrows, so arrows are kind of good against our deck, I guess. But if we force out the arrows at some point, we might be able to then get a lot of value from, for example, I don't know, Evil Bats, Goblin Gang, or something like that. Okay, looks like he does go with his Goblin Stein. I think I'm gonna split my Goblin Gang here to try and get some Goblins to DPS down the monster, and then some to support the Mega Knight here. And afterwards I'm gonna, okay, let's go with Zap as soon as possible to try and take care of the Evil Bats. Let's then go with a Skeleton Barrel here as well. And let's try to cycle back to another Mega Knight right here. Okay, let's go with Mega Knight now. Nice. I mean, overall situation, it's not looking amazing for us. But at the same time, we are forcing out a lot of elixir. He just spent the arrows. I think we might be able to get something going here with a double lane pressure push. Let's go Goblin Gang plus Mega Knight right side. And let's then go with the Evil Bats on the left side. He does have an ability there, which, I was about to say that, which is gonna get a lot of value. But honestly, the Skeleton Barrel is still alive. We can go with a Zap here to take care of the Spear Goblins from the Goblin Gang. And then all we need to do here is just make sure that we take care of the Evil Mortar as soon as possible. Let's go with the Evil Mega Knight here. And then I guess I'm gonna support it with, let's go with Bats here as soon as possible to DPS down the Mortar. Okay, nice. Let's go with the Skeleton Barrel left side. Man, I'm trying to keep out the pressure as much as possible. It's kind of difficult because he does have a very quick cycle. Okay, let's go with Spear Goblins here. I'm not sure. Oh, I wanted to say, I'm not sure if it can even activate the King Tower. I tried to do that one timing, but I guess in that specific placement, we can't activate. Okay, let's go with this Inferno Dragon. Let's go with the Zap on defense. We do need to be careful, but at the same time, I want to try and keep out the pressure, because I feel like if we allow him to make like a huge push, it's gonna be over for sure. So I feel like at this point, all we need to do is try to keep out the pressure for sure, because if not, we're just gonna lose. Okay, let's go with a Goblin Gang here. Let's go with a Inferno Dragon off to the side. I think I'm gonna keep enough elixir to go with a Mega Knight, and I'm gonna go with Bats here as well. Okay, he does go with his Goblin Gang. Let's go with Zap. Let's go with Spear Goblins. He also spent the arrows. Let's go with the Goblin Gang here as soon as possible. And I'm gonna go Skeleton Barrel towards the left side. Okay, Mortar finally goes down, but man, that Mortar just got so much damage. Let's in the meantime go with a Zap here to take care of the Bats. Let's go with Bats here on defense to try and defend the Spear Goblins, but this is not looking great. But it's not looking that bad either. Okay, let's go with Goblin Gang here. I'm gonna go Zap here to take care of his Spear Goblins. And I guess we need to keep the pressure by going Miner towards the left side. And let's go with Skeleton Barrel as well. Nice, okay. Goblin Gang defensively. He needs to go with arrows if he wants to get damage with the Miner. Let's in the meantime go with the Zap. Let's go with Spear Goblins. And all we need to do here is just cycle, get some damage with, for example, a Miner. Maybe cycle Zap if necessary. But I think the Miner might be able to get it. There you go. Miner does end up taking the left side tower. Wow, amazing match there. To start today's video, very intense match. We went to the last seconds in overtime, but we are able to secure the victory. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into game number 2. Looks like we're up against a guy called John with a pretty good profile, top 89 finish. Let's give him a good luck and let's see what this guy's gonna be running. But of course, knowing that our deck has a lot of pressure cards, knowing that it's really good most of the time in single elixir, I'm just gonna start off by pressuring with Spear Goblins. I'm gonna go Skeleton Barrel here towards the left side as well. Ooh, wow, I don't know what happened there, but I'm sorry for that. Wait, let me see if I can fix it real quick. Maybe the cable was like, how do you say, like, I don't know how to say it, like bent. I don't know. I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. But let's see what we're facing here. It looks like it's gonna be some kind of, I would say maybe graveyard deck. Could be something else as well. Maybe balloon. I guess we'll find out later. Let's in the meantime go with a Miner. Plus beds push towards the left side. And he also goes with a Lumberjack here. I guess I'm gonna go Spear Goblins, allowing the Further Dragon to heat up as much as possible on top of the Lumberjack, and then afterwards he's gonna be forced to defend this. Looks like he's forced to go with a Balloon, which I guess in this case is very nice for us because we can just go with Spear Goblins. And I'm gonna try and activate the King Tower here. Not sure if the Electro Dragon even shoots. Okay, looks like it does shoot, and that's gonna allow us to activate the King Tower in this case. Okay, interesting matchup. I must say that the Electro Dragon is a very scary card for us. Why? Because of course we don't have any big spell. Like our only spell we have in this deck is the Zap. So in my opinion, this matchup could get kind of difficult. The good thing is that we have a lot of different ways to pressure and a lot of different ways to force out elixir. Left, right, doesn't really matter what lane, but I think most of the times with this deck, we might be able to create a good amount of pressure. So let's go with bets, let's go with Spear Goblins here in the meantime as well. I don't know if I should keep other pressure. Yeah, I think I just need to pressure a lot, spam a lot. Let's go with Goblin Gang and let's go with Skeleton Barrel here as well. Like exactly, we force out a lot of elixir there. We force out the freeze on defense, which is definitely not a play you really want to make, and then here we force out the ice resist. So I think as long as we kind of keep under pressure always, try to do a good job at forcing out elixir, we should be able to hopefully get the W here. By the way, I don't know if I'm the only one or you guys are also experiencing some kind of delay, but I feel like today I've gotten quite a lot of Wi-Fi symbols, quite a lot of delay problems in general, like for example with opening a leaderboard, or just in general while playing. Okay, looks like he does. Okay, he activates the King Tower. That was definitely a nice play by him. Should have probably went with a Miner there to tank earlier. Let's in the meantime go with a Miner plus bed push. Let's go with Spear Goblins. And here we need to be careful because I think he might go for a potential, yeah, there you go. I was about to say that he might go for a potential balloon. So let's go with Mega Knight. Let's go with Spear Goblins here as well. And I think I'm gonna have to zap on defense because if not, the balloon might, yeah, I think it was gonna get a shot. Not completely sure, but I'd rather use the zap and not take a balloon shot then not use the zap and then still take a balloon shot. So we need to be careful here. Let's go with a Miner on defense to try and distract the Lumberjack. Let's then go with Spear Goblins, and I'm gonna go bets behind the Electro Dragon. Try to make sure that it doesn't get any chip damage right here. Okay, so definitely a close match, an interesting matchup for sure. Looks like he does go with his balloon. Let's go with a Skeleton Barrel here in the meantime. Towards the right side, let's go with a Miner as well. What is he gonna do? Okay, looks like he uses the Tornado. He's gonna have to use Barbell on the right side. Let's go with Spear Goblins, and let's go with a Goblin Gang towards the left side as well, or towards the right side as well. Okay, good amount of pressure, good amount of damage on the right side tower. We force out a freeze once again defensively, and I think this might be good game. He also calls good game. I think as long as we keep the pressure, and then here go with like a Skeleton Barrel plus Miner push, I think we might have the W secured right here, guys. Okay, he does go with a Barbell. Barbell does not end up predicting. Let's go with a Zap here to try and just continue chipping away. Let's go with Spear Goblins, and at this point all I need to do is just cycle and get somehow the right side tower down. Okay, let's go with a Miner. Let's go with a Zap, making sure that the Lumberjack, hopefully, no, the Lumberjack does end up. Okay, this is getting scary, guys. This is actually, I think I might have lost actually. Yeah, I think I might have lost here, I'm not gonna lie. Unless we somehow defend this, we need to get the Miner on the tower, but he's gonna freeze it. Man, he's gonna freeze the Miner, right? I think. Let's see. Yeah, no, I should have placed the Miner. No, I should have placed the Miner like further away from the tower. No, there's no way that we lost this, man. I should not have rushed the tower like that, knowing that I don't have a big spell, knowing that he's just gonna stack up troops and then eventually get a huge counter push. That was definitely, yeah, a big mistake on my part. So close to beating that deck. I believe he had P.E.K.K.A. in there as well. I'm not sure. As you guys can see, I'm having some internet problems. we do finally get back. So as you guys can see, yeah, he did have P.E.K.K.A. We didn't even allow him to use the P.E.K.K.A. once, but he was still able to get the W. So unfortunately lost there. See you guys soon with game number 3. Okay guys, hopping into game number 3, man, I'm still, yeah, salty about the loss right there. 150 HP on the right side tower. I feel like if I, didn't rush it like that, I probably could have ended up beating him. It was still not an easy matchup, but at that point, I pretty much had it in the pocket already. So, looks like, wait, is this gonna be, okay, it's gonna be, I guess, some kind of, maybe 3 musketeer deck. Let's actually go with a skeleton barrel like this. Let's go with a goblin gang here as well, and I'm gonna zap the cannon. Plus the elixir collector, trying to get some of the skeletons on top of it, but looks like unfortunately we don't get much of them. And man, what is this matchup, or what is this deck even? Is it gonna be, is it Pumpo, like elixir collector plus expo, or what is this deck from the opponent right here? I guess it might be Pumpo, but let's see what he's gonna do next. Let's go with bets here in the meantime, cycling towards the left side, and I'm definitely gonna have to keep the miner for defense to try and, yeah, take damage or get the elixir collector from the field. Okay, looks like he does go with expo. Let's go with spear golems here up high to make sure that the expo doesn't directly connect on top of it. And let's then go with a miner here towards the expo, which I just said I have to keep for the elixir collector, but I guess in this situation I'm kind of forced to go with a miner, because if not, the expo was definitely gonna get a lot of damage. Okay, he does go with his elixir collector. Let's go with skeleton barrel. Let's go with evil bats here at the bridge as well. And I think at this point I would like to, man, I wanted to say I would like to try and continue pressuring, but he goes with a very nice evil ice spirit, pretty much taking care of the entire skeleton barrel, and also pretty much taking care of the entire set of evil bats I used. So interesting matchup here. I would say that the elixir collector is gonna be a pretty big problem for us, especially considering that most of the time the miner, we need to use it together with the Mega Knight to take care of the expo, and then who's gonna take care of the elixir collector? Like, I feel like it's gonna be almost impossible. So let's go with the Mega Knight here towards the right side. I'm gonna try and not use the miner this time. Let's see what he's gonna do. Ice Golem is gonna go down. Mega Knight will be able to get quite a lot of damage on top of the expo, and I think that's already, yeah, that's already a nice defense. I don't think we need to spend anything else here, so let's go with a miner. Let's go with bats here towards the right side. In the meantime, a skeleton barrel towards the left side, and we do end up forcing out quite a lot of elixir defensively. Okay, so, I mean, we are kind of controlling the match so far, like, looking at the overall situation, like, damage-wise, it's not like we're in a bad spot, but I feel like at some point he's just kind of, gonna overwhelm us. Okay, let's go with Spear Golems here to distract the Archer Queen. Let's then, I guess, go with an Inferno Dragon, but man, I'm not a big fan of this situation. I'm not a big fan of this situation at all. I feel like he's gonna be up so much elixir at some point. Okay, let's see, let's go with a Mega Knight here at the bridge to pressure. Let's then go with a miner towards the left side lane as well. He does go with his skeletons, and he also goes with his Archer Queen. That's a very nice Archer Queen, by the way, because it's actually gonna take care of the miner, and the elixir collector is still full HP. And I think we lost, guys, here. Like, even though he didn't touch our tower, at this point he's up so much elixir you guys don't even know. Okay, let's go with evil bats. Let's go with a Mega Knight here off to the side, and then I think he might even try and cycle to another expo sometime soon. Okay, let's see. Mega Knight is able to jump on top of the cannon. Let's go with an Inferno Dragon here. Let's go with a miner, and he, yeah, exactly, he just goes with an expo at this point towards the right side. Let's go with a Goblin Gang like this. Let's go with a Skeleton Barrel as well. Let's see if he uses his, I think he's gonna use his lock, right? So let's go with Spear Goblins. Let's go with bats. Left side tower is able to, or left side troops are able to do a little bit of damage on the tower, but we're down so much elixir, guys. It's actually insane. It's insane how much elixir we're down right now. Okay, let's see. Let's go with a Goblin Gang, and we need to somehow keep enough elixir for the Mega Knight. I think that's the only way we can save this defense. Go with Mega Knight. Hopefully the Mega Knight is on time. No, it's not even on time. Okay, let's go with Zap here to reset the expo on top of the Mega Knight, because if not, it was just gonna deal so much damage to the point where I think we lost, guys. I honestly think at this point that we lost. Let's go with bets. Let's go with a Goblin Gang. Man, someone help me. I don't know what to do, guys. Let's go with a miner here. Let's go, I guess, with a Zap as well, but at this point, yeah, he's just gonna spam us infinitely with the expo. Okay, let's go like this. Let's go with Spear Goblins. Let's go with a Goblin Gang. Let's go with Evil Bats on the right side. Let's go with Miner on the left side. Let's go with a Zap here to retarget the expo. Let's go with Spear Goblins in the face of the expo. Let's then go with a Skeleton Barrel. He does go with his lock. Let's go with Goblin Gang. Unless we somehow defend this expo, which I don't think is possible. Man, what is this matchup? Unfortunate matchup right here. I think we kind of, yeah, put up a good fight, even though the matchup was impossible. Okay, guys, hopping into the last match of today's video, I want to try and at least end today's video with a win. I don't know why, but in today's video, I've been having, yeah, some kind of internet problems, and then just in general playing Mega Knight spam. I don't know if it was the best idea, because it is, of course, a very difficult deck to use. And then once again, I don't know how the other player is ranked number 4 in the world with Mega Knight spam. It's definitely, yeah, very impressive. Okay, looks like we might be up against the Lava Hound deck, which I think is a pretty good matchup for us, actually. We need to be careful, of course, because one big Lava Hound push, especially combining that with, like, Skeleton Dragons and stuff. If it's Lava Hound, by the way, it still could be something else. But assuming, after seeing the Mega Man, after seeing Tombstone, I think this might be, yeah, Lava Hound. Okay, let's go with a Mega Knight here. I think I'm going to support the Mega Knight with some Spear Goblins, and then I'm gonna go with Skeleton Barrel towards the right side to try and, yeah, force out the spell. In this case, we force out Zeb left side, so I think the Skeleton Barrel on the right side might be able to get some damage, actually. Nice. Okay, he also has a Valkyrie. Okay, so Valkyrie, Tombstone, Zeb, and Fireball. Man, this is already kind of a good counter push for him, but I think we should be fine here. We can just go with Goblin Gang in the middle, and then some late bets here to take care of the Valkyrie, while also tanking for the bets with a Miner, which I think can be, yeah, annoying for him, considering that he doesn't have the Zep in cycle. Nice. Okay, so I would say interesting matchup for sure. I'm not sure how good the matchup is when he has Valkyrie, but honestly, we have a lot of different ways to pressure. We can always be annoying with the Mega Knight. We can then always be annoying with the Skeleton Barrels. When the Zep is out of cycle, we should be able to get a lot of value from troops like Spear Goblins. And looks like this guy, wait, what did he, okay, I wanted to say, did he disconnect because he was not doing anything, but looks like he just decides to take the damage of the Mega Knight. I guess he didn't have anything in cycle right there, and he goes with a Zep on the Skeleton Barrel on the left side lane. So definitely a very good situation for us right now, considering that we almost took his tower, but we need to be careful, like in game number 2, where we had the tower like super low, but we still ended up losing. So I don't want to, yeah, how do you say, celebrate the victory too early, considering that still anything could happen. Let's in the meantime go with a Miner plus Goblin Gang. Let's go with Skeleton Barrel to the left side as well. Let's go with Evil Bets towards the right side, and I guess I'm gonna prepare my Inferno Dragon right here. Okay, we need to be careful with the Lava Loon push, because the Lava Loon push can definitely, yeah, get a lot of damage. Let's go with a Mega Knight here to tank for the Inferno Dragon. Let's then go with some Spear Goblins here off to the side. As soon as the Zep goes away, we can go, oh no, he has the Evil Valkyrie. Okay, those bets were really bad, considering that the Evil Valkyrie Tornado, of course, just, yeah, destroys it right away. And let's then go with a Miner towards the right side. Let's go with a Goblin Gang towards the left side, and I think we should be able to take the right side tower. I'm just gonna Zep just to make sure. I don't want to repeat history, guys. I don't want to, yeah, end up leaving the tower really low, but then not end up taking it. And I think at this point all we need to do is just buy some time. We have 7 seconds left. I think we should be able to buy enough time to the point where we can not lose the tower. And then, oh, we even defended it. Okay, we actually even defended the right side push, so that's gonna be it for today's video. Definitely a very fun video, fun deck to use, even though it was not the best result. Hopefully you guys still enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.